like we're ready, and I hope we're all tuned in. We'll check today for you guys. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us once again here at the Billiard Education Foundation 2025 National Championship. We are coming to you live from Quincy, Illinois, here at the Oakley Lindsay Center, and we are bringing you a wonderful matchup here in our 16 and under boys division. Coming to us first up, to my right over here, from Houston, Texas. He is an Ultimate Pool Louisville Junior Open champion and a CSI Junior National champion as well. Sponsored by Salado, Bogies Billiards in Houston, it's Top Spin, Shane PETRICK. Great, folks. All right. That's right. We don't have to be so silent, not very motivated. Those days are long gone. We want to hype it up, especially for this younger, more exciting, and more energetic generation. And his opponent, to my left, coming to us from Kimball, Nebraska. He's a Wyoming State 8-ball champion and the 2024 BEF runner-up right here in the 8-ball division, sponsored by McDermott and Control the Rock. It's Nebraska Slim, Abel KUHNS. All right, folks, we're going to get on with this match. Players, we may approach the table to lag for first break. Presiding over this match, our referee, Angela Williams, and timekeeper, Justin Battle. In our commentary booth, take it away, Molina Mike and Collins.
Well, here we go again, Mike. Here we go again. Sorry for the audio during those introductions, guys. We just ran into a little issue with the wireless mic out there. But it looks like Shane PETRICK's going to come away with the break here. I think Abel KUHNS is I think the first time that we saw him play, he was around 8 years old. So he's probably 11 or 12 these days.
Are we playing 10 ball?
Oh, we are playing 10 ball. Watch this.
Dude, really?
There we go. Let me make sure we get our right title sponsor.
You want to show that off?
We got to make sure we get the right title sponsor in the top right corner of the screen, too. So I'll make sure I get that going here.
I got to admit, I'm pretty impressed.
With?
The BEF.
Oh, yeah.
Not you.
Oh, yeah.
Not you.
We are looking for Sabonis. If you're a Kings fan.
Oh, the rebound machine.
Is that what they call him?
No, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Gets a lot of rebounds, though. I know that.
All right. This is winner's bracket, round 3. Racing to 7. See how these boys are breaking 10 ball. Yeah. 8 ball down. Cue ball kissed. Or did it have forward roll on it?
No, I think it was just
had top on it?
Yep. Top spin, hat top.
Top spin. Oh, that's what they call Shane PETRICK.
Yep.
Top spin.
Mm-hmm.
Is that because he likes to roll the ball?
I don't know.
Or does he have like a big whipping banana shot follow stroke?
No idea.
You know about the banana shot, right?
No. Nope.
The banana shot.
Been seeing Shane and his mom around for a few years now. Out at the Rio, and then I think this is their second year.
Ooh, did he get there?
I don't remember. Real nice kid, real nice family. They're from Texas as well, so a little bit of bias there on my end.
This ball goes. It's a little Texas boy.
Kid's gotten tall since last time I seen him was like in February, I think, at the Rio.
That's how it usually happens, all within a year or two. Oh, sorry about the music. Didn't realize the music was so loud. We'll fix that right now.
By the way, for those of you who enjoy watching Sophia and Savannah play, they are in a final in an open women's tournament out on the BCA channel. It's 8-ball, and it's a decent-sized race, so make sure and go check that out as well.
Ike, if you can do us all a favor with score updates over there, that would be greatly appreciated.
You can't give me like a picture-in-picture here?
No.
So you can, you just don't want to?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's what I just wanted that on the record. Okay.
Who do you think's going to win over there, Mike?
Dude, well, we we talked to Savannah a little bit and got to play some Scotch doubles one pocket. She seems to be like she's in good spirits, obviously. You can tell from the little bit of time that we got to hang out with her a little while ago that she's fired up.
She's relaxed and confident.
Well, she is very relaxed as well, for sure. But she's got a little bit of a chip on her shoulder also. I think it's a good, dangerous combination. But it's no secret how strong of a A-ball player that Sophia is. So she'll have her hands full, and she's gonna have to come with her best game in order to beat her, and vice versa. So yeah, it was funny though. When she walked up and was like, "Who do you like, Collins?" And by the way, I appreciate you finally being honest for once in your life in that response. Shane looking to dice that ball in, but it's a little thick.
All right, here it is.
What's the question?
Who are you taking in me and Sophia with the women's April?
And what's the race?
7 or 8, I'm pretty sure. Doesn't matter. You have to answer.
You have to answer.
Yeah. It's okay. I know who you're picking. It's okay.
Yeah, I gotta go with Sophia.
Let's bet.
You gotta just admire her. She's fired up, man.
She's fired up.
And it's all in good fun.
Match, yeah.
We don't bet, and we don't bet on kids.
Of course not. No, that was just the perfect response from her as far as showing her confidence.
She's like the little sister we've never had. Is Sophia? I'm sorry, Savannah and the Eastons are awesome.
Abel KUHNS.
Nice little 3-ball run there.
Yeah, looked solid.
I don't remember seeing him play a whole lot.
I saw him, I'm pretty sure the first year we saw him was out at the South Point.
Really? That far back, huh?
I believe I remember the name Abel KUHNS. I think his hair used to be more blonde. Am I correct about that in the chat, guys? If there's some Abel KUHNS out there, fans?
I don't remember, man. Either way, this should be an outstanding match. Race to 7 here, so I like the race length.
Or maybe he wasn't the blonde one. There's another young one with, I think, an A name. But I remember this name when he was real short. Now he's growing like a weed. You know?
You gotta like these kids traveling the distance, come out here and compete and.
One ball coming down, getting in the mix.
Yeah. Gotta give the edge to Shane there in the breaking department.
I think so. He's also got about 60 pounds on Abel.
Well, we can check some IDs around here, because what's this division? 16 and under?
Yeah, Shane looks a little older than that, huh?
Shane got to at least be like 22, 23.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard that.
This is about the same bank I made on you earlier, huh? Yeah.
Nice. Nice one, Mike. Nice bank.
Sorry, I can't talk about the one pocket earlier because Collins he's real upset about it. But
I had a lot of fun when I had Hayden
finally,
on my
when
team.
you loosened up a little bit.
When I had Hayden on my team.
Yeah, they settled. They were flipping a coin to see who was going to end up being your partner. It made me feel pretty good.
Hayden learned that he came out on the better end of that.
That kid shoots so straight.
I know. He's so
unbelievable how. I'm not even joking. That kid's got like world championship like possibilities in his future.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
You know.
Okay, Anthony, there we go. Perfect. Yeah, it was Blonder back then, and you kept talking about his banking in the match he played. Yeah, I remember that.
I don't remember that, man. Then again, the last couple of years I really didn't hang out with you a whole lot.
I know.
Yeah.
That year you didn't hang out with me much at all.
Why, the South Point?
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at that jump shot.
Let's do it again.
Need one more.
Let's do it again.
Who is he sponsored by?
Looks like Paggy Lyons on there.
I think it's Jerry Olivier in the Q department. Which
Overcut, 9
would
ball
make
movement.
sense considering he's from Houston, so.
Looks like he's got an Outsville logo on his shirt too. What is that? That's
Yeah.
not Outsville.
That's a Jerry Olivier shirt. Logo.
Salado.
Great guys, Team Salado.
He still stands similar to the way he used to when he was shorter, and tilts his head a little bit the same way. Even though he's gotten maybe a foot and a half taller. What a stroke
What is
there.
going on there? That kid just got through that ball big time. Oh, yeah.
Bogeys? Is that what that is?
Yeah. Ballroom in Houston.
Oof. Little double kissage.
That'll work. It's tough to get on the 8-ball here.
No, you run straight into the 9-ball.
Well, I know, but I mean, you still got to hit. Like a lot of things got to go right here.
Yeah, it's got a big part of the side pocket too. I'm pretty sure it can be cut in from like
A little further down.
pretty high up table. Yeah.
Yeah. Cut
It's
it.
on the pot. Doesn't go. Things are sitting pretty for Abel KUHNS. Is it KUHNS or KUHNS? It's got to be KUHNS, right, Anthony? It's got to be KUHNS. I got his dad in the chat. Thanks.
Ooh, okay. It's a mistake from Abel.
Or it might be brother. Anthony? Are you father? Brother? Cousin? He's coming straight to the 10-ball here.
A little rail first here.
Wow. Let's grab that jump cue again, Shane.
Man, I feel like the rail first is so big here.
But the cue, you're losing the cue ball. A little bit.
Yeah, but I mean, look at where the 9 is.
Yeah, look at where the 9 is for the jump shot.
Yeah.
Cue ball just stuns right over.
If I jump like Shane does, then I don't mind taking the jump cue.
Whoa, hey, never mind. Your shot was better.
No. I mean,
Mike, you were right.
never.
That's it.
Except when the only time I'm right is whenever you give me a spot in one pocket. You know, you're the better player. Right?
Why do you always have to make it about us? We're watching.
I just, I'm never right. All right, I kind of like playing this behind the 10 here. But you're pretty much playing to put the 9-ball where it's at now. So full hit on the 10, but controlled. Drag the cue ball down here in this bottom left corner pocket.
Full hit on the 10?
On the 9, sorry. The 9.
It's a good shot
That's
here.
a great shot there. It's way better than mine. Smart shot by the kid.
Speaking of banking, that one year, he just went after it there. Get after it.
Shooter's got to shoot.
Yeah.
You all right over there?
Yeah, I just got a message from unimportant. Oh yeah. Big shot for Shane here. Trying to get comfortable in this match, and it goes down.
That one well.
Trying to get comfortable. Any idea what we got for the 7 o'clock round, Mike?
We might do some stuff with a couple of instructors.
Oh, okay.
It's up in the air, but we'll see. Got a little project we're working on. Just don't tell Shane Tyree.
Okay, I won't.
Yeah. I think. Hey, there. Sorry about that. Had to get my girl some food. It's no goat emergency, but you know.
I know how that is. Abel just
He's
pushing up on the 9 ball,
He's
trying
getting
to
that back.
make the 9 or the kick on the 1 easier, I guess, or the hit anyway. Calls the pocket in the corner. He's got a cue that matches his shirt. That's pretty cool. Cool.
Please don't make jokes like that again.
I'm not a fan.
Of?
What he did right there, or the.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he was trying to do there. It looked like there was enough gap where if he wanted to be aggressive, he could have, but either way, that safety play ain't gonna.
Going after the bank shot again.
Where's he from?
That is Nebraska.
Huh. Like Savannah Easton drew first.
Yeah, that was a while ago. This last game over there is taking probably 15 to 20 minutes.
Are you watching and then you're not even letting me watch?
No, Ike said in the comments Sav was
Oh.
up 1-0. Shane coming up short again on a save.
Oh, this is a big opportunity for this young man here. Everything kind of comes together a little bit, huh? At least the first 3. Overcut it? No,
No,
perfect.
just-
Wow.
Center cut.
Why are you looking at me?
I didn't look at
No,
you.
you did. Uh-oh. Don't get hooked. Don't get hooked.
Do
Don't
it
get
to
hooked.
him. He's there.
Is he? Well, if he's there, he ain't got no angle.
He had enough to overcut the ball.
Big shout out to all the sponsors who helped make this event possible. Real industry-wide team effort, feels like, from cue companies, table companies, cloth and balls, you name it. Everyone rowing the same way for the sake of the future of our young Americans.
That's just about perfect right there, Abel. Ooh, southpaw. Okay. Let's go. He does not waste time.
I like it. I like it.
Little overcut.
Mm-hmm. You
Wonder what
got-
he was
you
just
got
looking
anything
at
here?
right there.
Hmm?
Wonder what he was just looking at right there.
looking at the one rail, no?
Yeah, but then he looked off of the short rail at something. Ooh, missed the whole ball.
Some early match nerves, some misses from both young men. I should be able to catch a rhythm here pretty soon. This is winner's side round 3.
Yep, that's what the WB round 3 means.
What's the B stand for?
Winner's bracket. Yep,
Winner's bracket.
round 3. Yep. Stands for Warner Brothers.
Yep. It does. You're doing pretty good in the joke department.
Goodbye, 7 ball. He's letting his cue ball sneak out.
Ike says Savannah 2-0.
Abel going for that bank shot again.
Thanks for all you guys giving us updates there in the chat. We got a pretty good,
Community.
yeah.
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 It's the best. You guys are the best. Oh, cool. Yeah. This is Abel's second time ever being on a TV table. The
Yeah?
first time was down there at the South Point in Vegas.
Well, good.
Yeah.
I think that's one thing me and you gotta work on.
What's that?
Well, look, we've been able to enjoy a lot of great matches and great rivalries, and kids who shoot well and all these things, right? But we gotta figure out a way to have good. What's the word I'm looking for? Obviously, give some attention to the matches that are gonna be more on the what the fans want to watch, while at the same time be balanced in terms of making sure we give some
Exposure.
some other kids opportunities to go out there and dance as well. You
Sure.
know, maybe next year we do 2 streams on for the BEF.
Sure.
You think you can do that?
I mean, definitely. I mean,
Yeah.
that's easy.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
I wonder if we could figure out a way to maybe just rotate some kids in, to do a little commentary, and they can help build their brands as well along with that.
Mm-hmm. Nice shot.
We'll have to chew on it a little bit.
We'll chew on it.
It's been cool. I mean, we come over here 4 years ago, right? I didn't know who, Sophia Mass was, Savannah Easter was, Brent Worth, Landon Hollingsworth. I didn't know who the Tates were. I didn't know anything, And
The last part of that sentence hasn't changed at all.
what's that? What was the last part of that sentence?
You don't know anything. But I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Here comes Abel.
Get with you.
Big backstroke. Big backstroking Abel KUHNS.
One ball, almost again. Yeah, we gotta figure something out.
Yeah.
You know? Two? Only the phone. Thank you. Sorry about that.
Nice little cue ball there. Pounds it.
I like this kid, man.
Yeah, me too. Swings the cue with confidence. Ooh, just didn't quite get enough into that cue ball. Left himself hooked. 3-0, Savannah Easton. Little ball in hand here for Shane PETRICK.
Savannah 3-0. James says, wouldn't it be funny if this was a kid that Sam gave the cue stick to 3 years ago? That was another young man, and actually, they just awarded that young man, the same kid, with an onboard sponsorship as well. Real nice family too. Look at
Woo!
that, a rail first action.
And ripping the cue ball back down here to the 8. Come on, baby, give it to him.
The gunslinger.
Is that his name?
No, but it should be.
Oh.
Yeah, shout out to Sam Henderson and his mom Tracy, and yeah, it's that story that year when the first year we were here at Quincy. I think that video got like 1 million views or something. I mean, it was so cool. Like, and you'll get a bunch of like stuff like that around junior nationals, like just some awesome, good for the soul type stuff, you know.
Yeah. This is good for my soul watching pool.
Nice delivery there from Shane.
Yeah. Just called the corner pocket.
Oh.
Wow.
It looked like it was still gonna fall.
Looked like it was going to give that last little twist off of
Mm-hmm.
the short rail pocket facing and fall into pocket.
Oh yeah.
Can't say that feels great, hanging up a 10 ball.
I'm kind of surprised he didn't go for the side.
Sure, me too.
But I think more top level players will play for the corners for
when
sure.
they can, yeah.
Yeah. Have we had Shane on the TV table yet?
PETRICK? No, I don't think so.
No, we just came off of like a pretty good ultimate pool event.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he won. He won something, maybe like a junior event or.
Well, that's cool. I'm going to take a quick look over the brackets to see if anything interesting is coming up at the 7 o'clock round. The one-loss side of the 16U boys will be coming back tomorrow at 9 a.m. There's a couple of 7 p.m. matches on the one-loss side. Grayson Vaughn is likely to play, well, is playing the winner between Colton Peach and Hayden Ernst at 7 p.m. Ooh, a little scratch in the side pocket. Ooh, just stopping just in time to give Shane a real nice look at this 4-ball. 7-ball's a bit of a problem on the right-hand long rail for this rack, so got to imagine he probably just pull the cue ball back a little bit and then follow to the right side of the 8-ball. Play the 7-down table. Whoa. Oh, the point of the pocket helped him there. Got to be playing the 7-ball down table. Oh, the 7 goes in the side. Bonus. Oh no, he does have to play it in the corner. Hit it great. Ooh, overcutting the 9 ball there. Hit that ball like Molina Mike. Unlucky.
That's so rude to say about that kid.
I know. I'm
That
sorry.
is so.
I'm so sorry.
That is really unprofessional.
I'm very sorry. I should never make the comparison with you.
Oh, smart shot there
Smart shot,
by
hit
Shane.
perfect. Boom. Put it down. Get straight in.
Was not an easy shot. Shane Patrick. This 10 ball to take a 3-2 lead. What are some other players that have kind of jumped out at you this week?
Jose Vicente.
Yeah.
For sure. There was one more. Who am I thinking of? Oh, that Heisel. And Jameson Gall. Jameson Gall had a real good tournament in the open event.
Where did he get to? The quarters?
Semis.
Quarters. Get to the quarters.
Quarters, yeah.
Yeah. And it was like 5-5 with Oscar.
What about you?
What's that?
Names. Give me some names. Other players that have really stood out to you this week so far.
Yeah, I mean all the ones you mentioned for sure. You know, like in pool, we like I mentioned before in the week, we always just go the measuring stick's always towards the Mosconi Cup. I feel like
Sure.
You know? And not even joking. Like given the fact that the American team has just gotten smoked over the last few years, like I wouldn't mind throwing a couple of these kids out to the Wolves now and let them get some seasoning in.
Yeah.
And do I think they could get better than an 11-3 or 9-3, whatever it was? Yeah, I do. It reminds me of like that hockey team in the 80s, when the Americans played the Russians, and they were a bunch of college kids that were massive underdogs, and they come back and win. It's like, given the American pros' inability to realistically compete with the Europeans, I wouldn't mind throwing out some genius out there and saying, go get after it, personally.
Throw a haymaker.
Yeah.
See what happens.
Because there's certain like intangibles that I feel like can put somebody on, like on edge, and Europeans aren't going to want to lose to a bunch of kids. You know what I mean?
Sure,
So
there's that, and then it would
that.
also be like, there's everybody's had those matches, and it can go the other way, right? It can make it worse, but everyone's had those matches where you play like a really good player, and because they're going to get out, it like makes you have like heightened senses, and play your best game.
Right, yeah.
So, I mean, it can go the other way and be devastating where you're playing a good player and maybe you look up to him and respect him and all of a sudden you can't even play your own game. But
yeah, I think that's realistic in terms of being starstruck,
Yeah.
and I don't know if some parents would necessarily love the idea of their kids being out there, facing the likes of, a Filler or, a Shaw or whatever, but
Abel's going to get this back.
there's a lot of kids in this room with a ton of talent.
Yeah.
A ton of talent.
A ton of talent.
Jose, Heisel, like you mentioned, the obvious, women, Sophia and Savannah, Jordan, there's like, but I feel like with some of these kids, what they already have in their pocket can serve them well on that type of stage,
Yeah.
So, obviously there's still a long way to go for some versus others, but like I said, if I'm just trying to shake the trees a little bit, and I also think, like, to some extent, especially on the American side of things, it's like some of these guys I feel like are too comfortable in their standings, in their position right now,
Sure.
where like there's no, I don't know if I see the hunger there,
Sure.
so where for these kids, like, representing Team USA means the world to them, and that's the reason why they're here. They're not out here picking up a check for $30,000 this week. So
Right.
they want to compete. They love playing pool, and they want to represent their country. So those are the things that I would.
Kisses there. It looks real good.
That worked out. Yeah. I don't think it'll happen.
No.
But
No shot.
yeah. But at a certain point, like that, I really feel like that event has a potential of sliding a little bit, just because of if it becomes uncompetitive.
Yeah.
So, well, as much as you want to have a show, it's still sport at the end of the day.
100%.
So,
The team in the NBA that has been losing 70% of their games for, I don't know what the team is these days, but for a while it was the Kings.
yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
The team in the NBA that just loses all the time doesn't sell tickets.
Right. Yeah. Look at the A's and look at
Yeah.
a bunch of other teams. But funny things can happen in sports. I mean, look at this year. Like, if in the NBA, going on that note, you have the Pacers who got to the finals and forced a Game 7 against the number 1 seed in the West. It's like, and you had the Celtics. You had a ton of other teams you would have put ahead of them, not just from a standings standpoint, but funny things can happen when it gets time for playoffs, and heart and intangibles are going to mean a whole lot,
Yeah.
And so I want, while you got to have guys who can handle the heat and the pressure and all these things, you're never going to get there until you're there anyway. So I want to kind of shake them up a little bit. So
You better believe this guy's banking this ball.
oh yeah, I call him
Whack.
the teller.
The teller? The bank teller?
Yeah.
That's not even an attempt at a play on words.
That was pretty good, actually.
The teller?
The bank teller. You got the reference, so it wasn't too terrible. I mean, I didn't have to
That's like
explain
saying
the joke like you.
No, that's like saying I call him the loan officer.
I shot there. The loan officer. That's not the same thing.
Yes, it is. It's like
That's
a
not the
completely
same
unrelated
thing.
part of the bank.
No. The loan officer. The debt collector.
Someone needs that name in pool.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. Maybe Oscar.
Yeah, it couldn't be Oscar actually because he just doesn't collect. He just lets it go. I was thinking the same thing. I'm like,
That's so
nah, it
funny.
couldn't be Oscar.
5-0 Savannah now. Man,
You're welcome. I'm taking credit for that.
you're taking credit for what?
Getting her fired up.
I like how you just middle and you just could not have done no wrong now in hindsight now, right?
What do you mean in hindsight?
Because if it
I
was
saw this coming from
if
a
it was
mile away.
if it was 5-0 Sophia, you would have been like, that's why I picked her. Now that it's 5-0 Savannah, well, I did that to fire her up. You see what I mean? Like you can do no wrong. I wish I had like a day in your shoes where I was just
I'm playing chess, okay,
batting
buddy?
1,000.
Not checkers.
You know.
I'm playing chess. And I'm 18 moves ahead. Because, like, watch what happens if Sophia comes back and wins it.
Yeah, you're gonna say, oh yeah, I mean, that's why I picked her, bro.
I mean, that's why I picked her. It
Yeah.
fired Savannah up at first.
Yeah.
But Sophia's just got it. Look at this. The square break almost perfectly sending the two balls down. But no dice. The debt collector.
The debt collector. Ooh. Thought he had that one there. He's got a good little pattern here. It's all about getting on the good side of the two. Transition from the 3 to the 4 is pretty natural as long as you don't end up straight here. He's got a lot of angle on this one to start with, though. Okay. Is he coming off this a little thin? Maybe it's a little deceiving with this camera angle. Dragged it down. Nice adjustment there from Shane Patrick. Like going forward here, 2 rails. Top spin, looking to put some top spin on the ball. You like that?
Top spin. Get some top spin. Attaboy, Mike. Attaboy. Pretty good stuff here in this rack from Top Spin. Top Spin.
I like, and I've mentioned this before, man. I just really appreciate the creativity with some of these kids and their nicknames.
Yeah.
And I'm genuinely not a nickname like guy, because with pros, it's like some of them are just real awkward and
And it's almost like they made it for themselves.
yeah. Like when you see these posters, like, "Hey guys, I'd like to come up with a nickname for myself, please." It's like, okay, that's
Or
not
like, hey, I've chosen my nickname.
Yeah, this is what I've dubbed thee.
Yeah.
Or dubbed me. But one of them, like, I think it was April with Texas Rain. We saw Bulldozer. That kid plays good too. What's his name? Peyton?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And they're original. You know what I mean? Like all these kids with nicknames, they're all like, I haven't heard them before. See, like if you were a kid, right, and competing out here, and you were gonna come up with a nickname, like I'd probably call you
Postman.
I was thinking more like the Skid.
Yeah. Hey, how do you pronounce Shane's last name?
I thought for the last however long I've known him, I thought it was Patrick, but I guess it's PETRICK.
It's PETRICK.
PETRICK?
Yeah, I just got a message.
I'm not saying it like that. I'll just call him
You won't say his last name
No.
like the way it's supposed to be said?
like Heisel. I'm saying Hizzle.
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
Shane, just throw him in with the bunches of Shane we already got in pool.
Yeah. Shane Wolford. Shane Van Boning. Shane. That's all I know.
Collins
Mike-
never wrong Newey. Ain't
Mike
that the truth?
Deshane.
Yeah, square one on that one.
And played safe.
Yeah, no, that freezing him on the 10 was always a play there on the break.
Always. If you know you're not going to make a ball, just go to the short rail, put a little side spin on it, put
That's
him
it.
right up behind that 10 ball.
That's it, man. That's it. That's always the move. We had a real good time playing
Oh, yeah.
Savannah. Actually, if anyone's taking credit, it's me for getting Savannah and Stroke playing you guys one pocket.
False.
Yeah. Yeah.
No way. No way.
Hey, Jose.
Hey, baby.
Some of his safety plays a little.
Yeah.
Is
Leaves
well-
a little to be desired.
a little too much. You know, you gotta. Uh-oh.
Played a perfect safe.
6-0 Savannah Easton.
You're welcome.
Nostradamus over here.
You got to know how to get them fired up, Mike.
Are you playing video games on your phone right now?
Stop. What are you talking about? Just getting my daily rewards real quick. That's all.
Oh, you don't want to lose the bonus.
Got to get the daily rewards out of the way.
Okay.
Y'all know what I'm talking about. Everyone's got the, you got one game, Mike. I know you play. What do you play? You play them gotcha games, don't you?
Gotcha games. What does that even mean?
Ike knows what I'm talking about.
I got like 8-ball pool on my phone and a snooker game, which actually I play the snooker game quite a bit. Look at that shot from Shane. PETRICK. Sorry. PETRICK.
Just Google it, Ike.
Shot there. Another safe coming up here. He should be able to lock him up behind the 7. That will work. You
They're
all
all like-
coming in hot.
They're all like this, Mike.
What's the matter? What are you talking about?
That's the kind of game you play.
I don't even know what that is. Will you be professional for like once in your life?
Okay.
All right. Ike says, thanks, Collins. More info in my brain that I will never use.
You're
Well,
welcome.
let me tell you, Ike. So the other day we were going to dinner for, what was it, like the awards presentation or something?
Yeah. The juniors like
Banquet.
banquet. Yeah, getting the event kicked off.
Real nice. They serve food. They give away like academic scholars, and then they have a speech. So I think this year they had Florian, which he did a great job. And anyway, so we missed the boat on everyone like caravanning over there, right? Because we were doing some streaming, obviously. So we had to walk over there, which we've done before. But it's like there's some inclines there. I mean, some pretty steep inclines, which is okay when you're walking towards, but when you're full and you're climbing up the hill,
On the way back.
you know, and it's a lot humid. And so I'm running out of breath over here. You know what I mean? We're getting a sweat on. And then Colin just starts talking about like David Blaine holding his breath for 17 minutes. And I swear for like the next 8 minutes, he was talking about this as I'm just trying to like not fall down a hill, basically.
Right.
And you want to talk about useless info.
Well, I learned how to hold my breath for 3 minutes.
On the hill.
But you're not telling me. Are you telling me you wouldn't ever want to try that?
Sorry, say that again?
You're telling me you wouldn't ever want to try holding your breath for 3 minutes?
No, I like breathing normally. I'm never going to have a use for holding my breath for 3 minutes. So why would I put my energy into holding my breath for 3 minutes?
You never know, dude. You really never know, dude.
Donovan Seymour, you left your claw in the concessions up by the tournament desk. And we have a boatload of instructors over here by tables 20 and 26 with no students. This is a perfect opportunity for anyone looking to improve. Come see an instructor. We've got master instructors in the building. Jerry Rice said.
How many times did I pass out? Not once. Ooh, good attempt. But the rack is still really tied up. Ooh, I like what he did there. It's a nice shot, Shane. Mr. PETRICK. Here she comes.
What's that?
Sophia got her first game.
Oh, so now you're rooting for Sophia again?
No. I mean, yes, but yeah. You know what I'm saying.
Nice touchy shot there.
Yeah, nice cue ball. Trying the old jump kick. Doesn't quite get over the 3 ball. Shane has earned himself ball in hand here. I think he might. Oh, that was a third foul. I thought he was on 2, but that was a third foul.
Wow, really?
What a shot by Shane to lock him up.
So that was it then, huh?
That was it. And that's going to do it for the coverage of this match. So if you want some action to watch, go head over to that final of the Masters USA Pool Championship 8-ball final. That's over on the Billiard Congress of America channel. We'll see you guys over there. Peace. Congrats to Shane. Moving on. Abel got one more shot on the 1-loss side.